Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the Erin Condren Wedding Planner, and I purchased this literally the evening of my engagement. I knew I wanted to get it. I watched reviews and videos about it, so I knew exactly what I was getting myself into, and I wanted it ASAP. And I did faster shipping. I think I did the $10 shipping or the $11 one. I'm not entirely sure, but it came really fast, and I got it in right before the EC launch with all that craziness and how long that's taking to get just ready to ship planners. I'm glad I put this in before that. But I have not opened it, and I am so excited that I'm just going to dive right in. So on top is the high five coupon for your 5th order, which is really exciting. So I get $25 off my next purchase. And this code is the same for everyone. I think the 20th order you get a custom code, but this one is the same. It goes onto your account, so you can't like try to use the coupon code before it's actually your 5th order, but that's really exciting. I'm gonna pull out the stuff with my information on it. So I got that card, and it just has really cool pictures on the back of it. They also have these stickers. Without change, there would be no butterflies. Super cute. I don't really use these. I have a bunch of them. I'll figure something out eventually. And a postcard that says, "Do more of what makes you happy," which is kind of like my motto these days, and I love that it's yellow. This is really pretty. Probably have to hang this up somewhere. Getting into the meat and potatoes, the same kind of paper is around it. And then here she is. I'm so excited. Move stuff off the screen. So these come with date dots because they are unmarked, like the dates aren't marked. You just pick which starting month you want, and it's currently correct. I just like to check because I did this video for my notebook, and the monthly tabs were at the back, which was super weird. So I got a bunch of date dots to mark the days, and it comes with a ruler. And this is last year's design, if I'm not mistaken. I've been seeing people on the Facebook group complaining that they got last year's ruler, and I don't even use the rulers, so I'm totally fine with that. I personalized it to say Mr. and Mrs. Benda, which was the first thing that I ever have personalized to say that, so that's really exciting. I do not remember the name of this pattern. It's probably on my receipt. Let me look. It's the Happy Hearts Wedding Planner. And it kind of fits our colors. We want to do a navy white theme, and this was the closest one to it without having to go too crazy into customization. So let's get into this. So the first page just says wedding planner, this is our life, and I'll write our names there. And then it says, this day I will marry my best friend, the one I laugh with, live for, dream with, and love. You know, getting that mushy, gooey, awesome relationship stuff. And these are really pretty. I love how they set up the page for the monthly view. Then it goes into the months, and I started in May, even though I got proposed to in June, because some hints and little things started in May, and I want to use this book not just as a wedding planner, but also like a memory keeper of what has been going on since we got engaged and before. So I'm going to use May to mark down what days I thought I saw stuff and things that didn't really actually happen and stuff that actually did. And I'm going to talk to Alex about anything that he knew that was going on in the month of May and add all that stuff in. I really like that they have the like look ahead months on the side. This is something I don't really remember was going to be on there, or I didn't remember seeing it or something, but I think that's really nice. You can see ahead. And then I have it for 2 years, even though I would like to get married in September, this September of 2016, but I wanted to have the extra dates, mostly because I wanted to, it's over a year away, so I had to do more than just the year option. But I want to use these as more like memory keepers, like when we go on our honeymoon, when we move out of our apartment, and all that information is gonna go into the tabs that go past our wedding date. Once you get past all of the months, there is this I do list. There's some notes pages, and then this goes into the top 10 wedding tips. And I really like this section. It just helps to remind you certain things And then it goes into a checklist, which is really nice. I have a bunch of checklists, so this is not the only one I'm going to be using. And I'm going to make sure I include links to the checklists I'm using in my blog. So in case you guys are interested planning your wedding, or you just want to be really prepared like I was, then those links will be really helpful. But I love that they include a checklist so I can cross compare and add information and stuff in. So it goes 14 to 9 months, 8 to 6 months, 6 to 4, and then 4 to 2, and then the week and the month before. And it's just so detailed, and I feel like if I'm not creating like gift baskets, I can change that to make sure it's like exactly what I'm looking for. But they just include so much information that's really going to help you during the planning stages. Then there's pages for you to write in bridesmaids information and groomsmen information. I'm thinking about getting those circle stickers that Erin Condren offers to put on this page, so there's just photos of our wedding party. And this is really nice to include all of the measurement informations and anything you might need to keep track of your bridesmaids. There's also a section for guest lists, and I don't think I'm going to be using this because we have a lot of people on our guest list, and I think it'll be a little difficult to store it all on these pages, so I have to think of a different way to use this. So if you have any suggestions that have to do with guest lists but don't have to do with the actual list itself, I would love to know your suggestions. The next section is a budget checklist, which I'm really excited to use to figure out exactly where our money's going and how we're using our budget. And so it has a bunch of different information, anything you could think of. I love how the flower section is divided into really good like parts. Is not just like flowers, you actually look into like the flowers for the flower girl and like the bouquets and all of that information. Then it goes into a shot list, which is funny because Alex and I have done wedding photography. He's been doing it forever. So our shot list is going to be a little bit longer than this, but it's really nice that it's provided in here, so you have at least a starting point to know exactly what should be photographed. And then this is the music section, and I'm excited for this too. I'm excited for this whole thing, so I should really just stop saying that I'm excited because obviously I am. But this is going to be really nice to write down for songs and like the song I want to dance with my dad to and all of that important information. This section is about all of the alcohol and beer and any sort of fun wine stuff, which the venues we're looking at have packages, so we don't really have to look into this information too much, but I think it'll be fun for a memento's sake to write down like the type of wine we had there if we decide like for our 1 year wedding anniversary to drink the same wine. I don't know exactly how I'll use this section, but I think it's nice that they include it if you are purchasing your own alcohol. This is a section to write down notes about tasting and any sort of information you need to plan your rehearsal dinner and your reception dinner. Goes into flowers, so you can put like photos and ideas you have and what you want for all of the different events. This top part is adorable. I love that. It's probably my favorite one of the whole book. This is for any information you want to keep about the cake and like treats you want to do. If you want to do like a candy bar kind of thing, you can do this over here. It's just super nice. The vendor contact list is going to be a great place to keep all of the information about every person or people that are involved in the wedding. So they have a lot of different sections. They also have other ones for any vendors that aren't on this list. And then it's just a lot of notes pages. Well, not tons, there's a decent amount. It's not as big as the notes section in the Erin Condren Life Planner, but just enough to write down any information or extra checklists and post like photos of the dress that I'm thinking about getting and any sort of information you can just paste down in here. It keeps going. And then there are stickers, which I'm super excited about, and this color scheme is very close to what I have in mind. It's a little bit more orchid than I'm doing the navy and some yellow. Basically primary colors with a twist. but they have a lot of different stickers, like buy invites and go to the bakery and stuff. I also am purchasing a lot of Etsy shop stickers beyond the ones that I posted on my Instagram that I made for myself. It was kind of like an extension of the deluxe version that I sell, but I've also contacted a lot of different shops to help me customize some stickers. So once those come in, I'll definitely film a haul video of all the wedding stickers I have. Oh, there is way more notes pages. What is... So that was more like an ideas section, and this is the remainder of the notes pages. So there's a bunch of different blank ones and then a lot of lined pages. And I find that in the deluxe notebook I have, I can write so much on these note pages. It's insane. I feel like there's way more lines than regular note paper or something. So this is where I'll put any more photos or any like wedding invites, like templates and stuff. I'm so excited to use this. I'm gonna obviously use it as a wedding planner, but I also want to use it as like a wedding keepsake memento reminder. This is not, I don't think this is the new version of their Keep It Together folders. I know that they laminated them to be a little bit thicker, but I think this is just the cardboard one. And it comes with some stickers with what you put on the front in the style of the wedding planner you get. And there's also some like tags, more of these. So that's really fun in the back pocket. I am so excited to start using my wedding planner book. Tomorrow is Saturday. We have our first venue meetings, and I'm definitely going to be bringing this with me to make sure everything is planned and we are getting a good head start on the wedding, because it's stressful. There's a lot you got to do. I'm not actually feeling super stressed, but I know that it's going to come, and I think this book is going to be a really great help to keep everything together, but also be really fun to look back after the wedding's all over and to mark the extra stuff that happens after the wedding. I'm really happy with the way it looks and the amount that's included in it. It's a great start. If you have no idea where to start with your wedding, this is perfect. And you can add stuff to it, clip things in. Any more checklists you have can be added into it. It's just a really great tool, and I know I'm gonna be really happy with it. I do plan on filming videos to show you my process, where I am now in the wedding plans and how I've been using this, so definitely stay tuned for that. But it's gonna be probably a monthly thing because we do have over a year before our wedding. But I cannot wait to dive into this and start planning. So if you have any suggestions or things you want to see during the wedding planning stages or anything you're interested in, as always, leave those in the comments, because I definitely read the comments and I take your suggestions seriously and put that into my content planning for upcoming videos and posts. Be sure to follow my blog, microscopebeauty.com. That's where all of the information about the wedding is going to be, any updates. I may not film tons of wedding videos, but there's definitely going to be content on the blog about it, probably weekly or bi-weekly when things happen. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so excited to go on this journey with you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!